may know him as the high-ticket client guy, Douglas James, or should I say Douglas Doherty. Hey guys, in today's video, I'm about to dive deeper into the world of digital marketer and entrepreneur Douglas James. The burning question today is, should you consider buying into any of his money-making claims, specifically his expensive training courses? Be sure to stick around until the end of this video because I'll be getting to the bottom of just that. Now, Douglas James, a self-proclaimed millionaire at just 30 years old, is on a mission to show you how to basically get rich online through lead generation, specifically Facebook ads. But before you start taking notes, let's address a few things first. First of all, Douglas James isn't exactly a self-taught guru. It appears that he took more than just notes from his former mentor, Dan Klein, the brains behind the job-killing program. In fact, Douglas's pitch sounds a lot like his, and rumor has it he taught him well back in the day. So it does leave you to wonder, is all of his marketing material just recycled? And that brings me to this. There's a lot of talk online about whether Douglas himself has ever successfully applied the methods he so proudly teaches. While he might be making bank by selling his pricey online courses, the question remains still, has he ever walked the talk? If you're into uncovering the truths of the digital world like me, then you're definitely in for a treat. Reviews about Douglas James are scattered all over the internet from his own students, and let's just say they don't exactly paint him in the best light. From the BBB to Trustpilot and Reddit, the internet seems to have some strong opinions about him. So, is Douglas James a genuine successful online marketer like he claims to be? Or should you listen to the warning signs of people who tell you to run far away? And what's the deal with this whole fake alias? Could he just as well be lying about other things too? The further I dive into James's world, it seems like one thing becomes more clear. A lot more is happening behind the scenes with this guy than you won't hear about online. So if you'd like to learn more about my #1 recommendation for making money online, please visit the link in the description below. Just a quick disclaimer here, guys. This video is all about Douglas James, but let me remind you that I have no affiliation with him or any of his programs. This is just my honest and unfiltered review of what I found online through some intense online investigation. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Douglas James proudly claims that he's been featured on the Inc. 5000 list. Now, quite the achievement, right? Well, word on the street is that he might have taken what you can say shortcut to get there. Specifically, he paid to be featured. So is that the secret to his success? It does make you wonder exactly how legit his claims are. Honestly, if you look at his official site, Douglas parades his supposed star students who are apparently raking in the big bucks, anywhere from probably 25 to 50K per month, all thanks to his teachings. And it does sound like a dream, but here's the catch. Douglas asks you to click and register for his training right before he is able to share any more information. Quite strategic if you ask me. So, is this really the golden path to riches? Or are we falling for some really clever marketing? Either way, let's not forget how the media was so blown away by him that they just had to feature him on major sites like CBS, ABC, Fox, and Entrepreneur. That's pretty impressive, but it does make me wonder, did these outlets genuinely reach out to him? Or is it more of a case of, well, paying for some primetime publicity? Anyways, the line between genuine success and savvy marketing here seem blurrier than ever. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the not-so-happy campers with some not-so-great stories about Douglas James. Over on Trustpilot, one user claims that they forked out a whopping $52K and ended up with absolutely nothing, not a penny. Yes, you heard me right, they didn't land a single client. Now, if Douglas couldn't make it work for someone who invested over 50 grand in his course, it does make you seriously wonder about his course's real value. Now, let's move our way into Reddit territory, where one user says they actually tried to sue Douglas James for attempting to bail on the program. Legal action? Seriously? I get that running high-ticket programs involve some investment, but getting lawsuits thrown at you like confetti isn't the most promising, especially when a student's wallet isn't exactly overflowing. Now, let's see what the BBB is saying. It seems like Douglas James has certainly left his mark, and not in a good way. One frustrated student shared their story of being enticed by the promises of the 25K VIP agency's Done For You program. It was supposed to be their golden ticket to a thriving digital agency business in about 90 days. But guess what they got after waiting 9 long months? A whole lot of nothing. Promises were tossed aside like old receipts, no one took the blame, and trying to get a straight answer was like searching for a needle in a haystack. In the end, it all felt a bit shady, especially considering the money he lost, and they're not alone. Others have gone through the same frustrating loop. Another student claims to have shelled out about $10,000 for mentorship fees, followed by an extra $15K, all hoping to get a leg up on starting their own business. But then came the real kicker, being told that they were some kind of chosen one and forking over an extra $6K. And after multiple transactions, the company essentially pulled a vanishing act. Their life savings vanished into thin air, leaving them high and dry with no mentorship or advice in sight. And when they tried to get a refund, it was like Douglas James entered the Witness Protection Program. Honestly, guys, it's a lot of promises from a guy who clearly reaps the benefits from his clients' trust and hard-earned cash. I mean, would you bet your money on a course that charges such a huge gap for every single person who signs up? Not to mention his AWOL strategy. So when it comes to value, let's talk money. I mean, coughing up anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000 for a course that's essentially just an intro to Facebook marketing, it's a bit like paying a premium for a plain old cheeseburger. Not the best bang for your buck. And if I'm going to invest that kind of cash, I definitely want a whole lot more than just a couple of Facebook ad strategies to teach me something as complex as lead generation. But hey, that's just me. But before I close the book on Douglas's alleged wallet-sucking nightmare, let's talk about his transparency, or lack thereof, about his course fees. It's a bit like playing a game without a rulebook, leaving you to wonder what's at stake until it's absolutely too late. So let me explain. So for $10,000, you can unlock the secrets to join Douglas in his exclusive Facebook group. Yes, you heard that right. The $4,000 you initially forked over is merely just a ticket to watch some vague videos. The real gem, it seems, is hidden behind that $10K paywall. Now, that's what I can call an exclusive club. Exclusive in the sense that it's reserved for those with exceptionally deep pockets. And if you thought $10K was the limit, think again. For premium access to Douglas's programs beyond the course and the elusive Facebook group, you'll need to dish out a pretty $25K. And it does leave you to wonder, what exactly is this secret society of knowledge that comes at such a crazy cost? Is it a masterclass in how to spend your money, or just a lesson in the art of parting with it? Either way, when it comes to online courses and mentorships, the saying buyer beware couldn't be more relevant in this case. I know a lot of people can be lured in by the exclusivity and the promise of financial freedom, but it's also crucial to maintain a healthy dose of skepticism and read the review signs. So as you weigh the pros and cons of Douglas's courses, always remember that your hard-earned money deserves a worthy investment, not just a seat on the money train. Yes, the course promises the world, but delivers nothing short of mediocrity. After all, would you waste thousands for a course that's coined a knockoff of somebody else's? In Douglas James's book, all signs lead to a program rep that screams high costs and low transparency. From felony theft charges to his alleged paid feature on the Inc. 5000 list, his history of controversy certainly starts to speak for itself. But it's the stories about inconsistent price claims from disappointed students that really make you wonder. Paying $25,000 for a course that delivers little more than empty promises is like taking a torch and burning every dollar you have. It definitely leaves you wondering if Douglas's teachings are truly valuable. And with that being said, keep in mind the shiny price tag. I mean, $4K for the cheapest membership option, with bigger cash demands of up to $25K for access to real secrets. In the end, guys, it's clear that Douglas James might be more showman than a mentor. So when it comes to investing in his programs, always remember to be skeptical, do your due diligence, and get what you pay for your hard-earned money. After all, you deserve more than just a front row seat on a roller coaster with a crash landing. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and choose your investments wisely. Okay guys, if you're here, it's probably because you're looking for a legit way to make passive income online. If that's you, then I have a way better recommendation than what you can learn solely with Facebook ads. And if you want to learn more about my #1 recommendation to make money online that doesn't involve the pitfalls of social media marketing, be sure to click on the link in the description below.